woman in the business, and it looks like the Empress.
The WWE Universe was rocked on March 27, 2025, when Triple H delivered the gut-wrenching news: Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, might never speak again following complications during vocal cord surgery. This unexpected twist in the career of one of WWE's brightest stars left fans devastated and questioning what comes next for the woman who has become a symbol of strength, resilience, and unrelenting passion. This story is a heartbreaking roller coaster, one that not only impacts Asuka's future, but also leaves an indelible mark on the world of wrestling. Who is Asuka? Before diving into the tragic news, it's important to reflect on who Asuka is. Born Kanaural on September 26, 1981, in Osaka, Japan, Asuka became a global icon and one of the most beloved wrestlers in the WWE. Since her arrival in WWE in 2015, she has transcended language barriers with her captivating presence, in-ring prowess, and infectious energy. Asuka wasn't just a wrestler. She was an experience. From her undefeated streak in NXT to her reigns as both Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka's journey has been nothing short of legendary. Before joining WWE, she honed her craft in Japan, wrestling under the name Kana in promotions like JWP and Pro Wrestling Wave. Her stiff strikes, technical mastery, and chaotic style helped her carve out a unique identity in the wrestling world. When she made her WWE debut, it was with a force unlike any other. Her confidence, charisma, and unapologetic personality struck a chord with fans, and soon she became a mainstay in WWE's women's division. Her accolades are endless: two-time Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank victor, and multiple-time tag team champion with her partner Kairi Sane in the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka's reign as the undefeated NXT Women's Champion, spanning an incredible 510 days, was a historic achievement in modern WWE history. Her debut on Raw, staring down the entire women's division with an air of dominance, sent shockwaves through the company. Asuka's journey wasn't just about winning championships. It was about transcending language barriers and connecting with the WWE Universe through her energy, creativity, and authenticity. Her wild masks, multilingual promos, and ability to make fans laugh, cheer, and fear her were all part of what made Asuka an icon. She was the Empress of Tomorrow, a nickname that encapsulated her drive, her unpredictability, and her relentless pursuit of greatness. The vocal cord surgery. What went wrong? However, on March 25, 2025, Asuka underwent a routine vocal cord surgery in Orlando, Florida, in the hopes of addressing issues she had been dealing with for months. Asuka, known for her high-pitched screams, extensive promos in both Japanese and English, and intense in-ring performance, began to struggle with vocal issues that were slowly affecting her voice. Whether it was the strain from her iconic war cries or the toll of years of bilingual promos, her voice began to weaken. She was sidelined briefly in late 2024 due to this condition, and doctors discovered a polyp on her left vocal cord, along with some scar tissue from years of vocal strain. The plan was to remove the polyp and repair the damaged tissue through a simple procedure. The medical staff hoped it would be a quick fix, and Asuka would soon be back on the microphone, cutting promos, and in the ring doing what she does best. However, the surgery took an unexpected turn. Reports state that there was excessive bleeding during the procedure. What should have been a relatively straightforward operation was disrupted when a blood vessel was either nicked or the tissue proved to be more fragile than anticipated. As the surgeons attempted to control the bleeding, additional complications arose, leading to further damage. Triple H's announcement on March 27, 2025, hit like a ton of bricks. Asuka's surgery had gone wrong, and there was a possibility that she might never speak again. The news was delivered with somber urgency. The doctors were doing everything they could, but the outlook was uncertain. This was a stark contrast to the optimism fans had felt when the surgery was initially announced, expecting Asuka to return stronger than ever. What went wrong? The medical implications. The complications that Asuka encountered are rare but devastating. Vocal cord surgeries, while common, come with their risks. The vocal cords are delicate structures that vibrate as air passes through them to produce sound. Damage to these tissues can result in significant changes in voice quality, pitch, and strength. For wrestlers, this is a major concern. They are constantly pushing their bodies to the limit, shouting and cutting promos, all of which put immense strain on their vocal cords. The most concerning aspect of Asuka's surgery is the potential damage to the recurrent laryngeal nerve, a tiny yet crucial nerve that controls the vocal cords. If this nerve is damaged, it can result in paralysis or permanent loss of voice. In some cases, patients may recover with therapy, but for others, the damage is irreparable. While rare, these complications can spell the end of a wrestler's career if their voice is a central part of their character. This is particularly concerning for Asuka, whose entire persona revolves around her voice. Her catchphrase, "Nobody is ready for Asuka," is iconic, and her ability to trash-talk opponents, taunt fans, and cut promos in both Japanese and English helped her connect with a global audience. Without that voice, what becomes of the Empress of Tomorrow? The impact on Asuka's career. The loss of Asuka's voice is not just a personal tragedy for her, but also a massive blow to WWE. Her voice is integral to her character. It's what separates her from the pack. In wrestling, communication is everything. Promos sell matches, build rivalries, and generate heat. Asuka's ability to craft unique and intense promos was one of the key aspects of her success in WWE. Without her voice, Asuka's entire character could change. Sure, she could still wrestle, she's one of the most talented performers in the world, but could she still maintain the same level of connection with fans? Could she continue to be the Empress of Tomorrow without that essential part of her identity? In terms of storytelling, there are potential avenues WWE could explore. Asuka could transition into a silent assassin, letting her actions in the ring speak for her. The WWE creative team could also craft a storyline around her fight to reclaim her voice, perhaps building it up as a slow burn, with her return being a triumphant moment where she finally speaks again, overcoming her adversity. This could be a redemption arc, similar to how WWE has handled other wrestlers in the past, like Daniel Bryan or Edge, who made emotional comebacks after overcoming their own struggles. However, there is also the possibility that the physical ramifications of her surgery could prevent Asuka from wrestling at the level she once did. If her breathing and stamina are impacted by the damage to her vocal cords, it could affect her in-ring performances. And at 43, this could lead to an early retirement. Fan reactions. Wrestling community comes together. As soon as the news broke, the wrestling community rallied around Asuka. Fans, fellow wrestlers, and even rival companies showed an outpouring of support. Hashtags like #Pray for Asuka and #Stay Strong Asuka trended worldwide. The WWE Universe shared their love and admiration for Asuka, reflecting on the moments that made her so special. Becky Lynch tweeted her support, calling Asuka the toughest woman she knows, and expressing confidence that she would fight through this. Charlotte Flair, another top WWE star, also shared her well wishes, writing, "Sending all my love to the Empress." Even AEW's Hikaru Shida, one of Asuka's contemporaries, expressed her support, showing that the wrestling community is, in fact, a family. This outpouring of support was not just from wrestlers, but from fans as well. Social media was flooded with memories of Asuka's most iconic moments, from her undefeated streak in NXT to her Royal Rumble victories. One fan shared, "Asuka made me a wrestling fan," reflecting the deep emotional connection many fans have with the Empress. WWE itself acknowledged her impact with a tribute video on Raw, a 10-minute package showcasing her greatest moments, capped off by a graphic reading, "Get well soon, Asuka." WWE's response, "What's next for Asuka?" The future of Asuka's career remains uncertain, but WWE is reportedly scrambling to rework her creative plans. She was set to receive a big push, possibly a title shot, at SummerSlam 2025. However, with her voice now in jeopardy, WWE's creative team faces a major challenge in reimagining her character. They may decide to pivot to a silent storyline, leaning into the tragedy of her injury. Perhaps Asuka could be paired with a translator or a manager, like Paul Heyman, who could help amplify her presence. Another possibility is for WWE to embrace a redemption arc, where Asuka trains in silence, overcoming her vocal struggles and making a monumental return to the ring. Despite the heartbreak, there is still hope. Asuka is one of the most resilient wrestlers in the world. If anyone can overcome this obstacle, it's her. Whether or not she speaks again, Asuka's legacy in WWE is secure, but we all hope that this dark chapter will eventually have a bright, triumphant conclusion. The road to recovery may be long, but if there's one thing we know about Asuka, it's that she never backs down from a fight.